Hi, you are listening to the Father Support Network podcast. This podcast is for single fathers and fathers in general. On this podcast, we educate, inform, guide, encourage, and help fathers navigate the complex challenges of maintaining contact and healthy relationships with their children after separation or divorce. Your host is Dr. Michael Uwangba. Michael Uwangba is a father of three who successfully fought for the right of his children to have their father in their lives.
Hello and happy Friday. Today I want to comment on the ongoing case between Tuface Idibia, Nigerian legendary musician, and his new wife, I think Natasha. I think they've just had a new baby. So congratulations to them. So I feel obliged to do this because a couple of months ago, maybe it's a year ago, I did an episode on Tuface when Tuface broke up with his long-term girlfriend Annie and the mother of his kids. On the backlash, and around the time, people, you think that they have this kind of like, I think they're kind of like childish sweetheart or teenage sweetheart, and it's always just been one that is full of drama. But you could tell that it's one of them kind of die or ride and die kind of Jake and love. But eventually, people were surprised that Tuface, that relationship will break down. And I did sometime at the time and saying, when a man chooses peace, and people shouldn't judge because you don't know what he's going through. But then again, Tuface is going through a lot with okay, that's what it seems. That's what we see in the public. With the new wife Natasha, who is a local lawmaker in a state in Nigeria, and up to the part where it did appear that Tuface was arrested in London here. Kind of, I don't know. I was listening to the accounts. Maybe some people in that Tuface team that were present giving that kind of a. But this is what I want to say, because I've seen a lot of people come out, especially females, come out to jubilate, happy that Tuface is facing his karma. And all of a sudden, in defense of Annie, Annie must be happy. You can look at these from different angles. So, number one, if you truly love someone, I think the true definition or the true measurement of love, you don't want them to suffer. Even when a relationship breaks, you love, you still continue to, you never stop loving someone. It's a fallacy when you think you stop loving someone. So I don't think, Annie, if you truly love Tuface, you'll be happy to see someone that you love or suffer. So I don't think this is any. I don't think Annie's sitting there and say, "Thank God it's suffering." I don't think that's what it is. I don't think Annie herself is a saint. Was a saint. So let's not make it look like Tuface. Or Tuface is not a saint either. This is Tuface. It's not Tuface is a bad woman. Tuface has a reputation with women. So we're making it look like and it was this Saint Annie and Tuface abandoned and went out with another woman. But this is what I'll say. I've seen Tuface. I don't know if that's true, but I was watching Tuface come out in defense of Natasha as the sheet. So people have problems in relationship, which is true as well. And there's no relationship where you don't have stuff. But I don't think, for me, this is what I'm gonna say. Tuface has a lie. You don't matter. Tuface naturally, his personality is a calm, quiet, happy, jovial person. But there's a lot to lose, and this is where it relates to us. As a man, when you've built yourself, as Tuface has done, you build yourself as a public figure, you build yourself, your career. You have a lot of reputation to protect. And when you're with someone, it don't matter how much you love that person, it don't matter how much they are important to you. When someone, especially a woman in your life, publicly puts you in a position where whatever you've built over the years can be damaged just by that. It's done that public stuff. Me, for once, it's over. I don't care. Like, for me, I'm just at maybe I'm at a point in my life where it's zero tolerance for BS, zero tolerance for a woman that is aggressive, a woman that is so masculine. No, you have to be feminine. And again, when you look at Natasha, you could tell that this is for you to attain that level. And I think she's a young lady as well, to attain that level in Nigeria. It don't matter if you had connections. They could say, oh, maybe the family. You must be tough. So she's in a masculine element. So you know, that's her nature, that's her personality. And again, Tuface is calm and quiet. So it could look like a place where she's overriding, might not. That's just her being a merciless. Well, I think I want to see more Tuface that is assertive, not violent. Tuface, I don't think I know Tuface to be violent, but one that is assertive, that's masculine. Because someone like Natasha, someone like all these people that are like women that are ambitious and career driven, you have to be a masculine man. You know, you can't be all soft or this. Nah. So again, these are the dynamics. I think it's just personality. It's just, you know, two people that have come together trying to blend personalities, and then people are just quick to judge. You know, again, you know. Well, listen. I think Tuface endured so much in his past relationship. He was up. We've all been there. If you've ever been loved by a woman and loved in a way that is so obsessive, people think, you know, you're there for years. It doesn't matter. You could be there in that relationship for years. Doesn't matter. But what I say to people, once a relationship gets toxic, there's violence in the relationship, time to get out from it. I don't care. Listen, I'm beating myself. You think I'm going to be having scuffle with a woman on the street, on the road in London? I'm going to have a scuffle with a woman. From what was described, that is like a woman is breaking bottles, there's police involved, there's riot police. It's over with. I don't care. It's over with, man. And then I watched one where they were on Daddy Freeze and stuff, and I think Natasha was slapping. Listen. Anyways, that's me. No woman born of human being, born of another woman, is going to violate me like that. I've had women in the past that want to try that. Now, woman, you won't. And now, I'm not even going to take that for a man, let alone a woman. You're going to violate me like that. So, from what I've seen, you know, yeah, we could tell there's trouble in paradise. But like Tuface said, there's always, you know, they can overcome this. This is still early stages. It's a place where, like I said, there's some kind of personality clash with Tuface is kind of quiet, you know, jovial, and Natasha's kind of boss lady. Well, listen, if you've chosen your man as a woman, I have to tell you, if you chose that man, you have to let that man lead. That's your choice. You have to respect your man. And whatever it is you're going through, you need to settle it. You don't bring people. You get to certain level. And men, and I speak to myself, we all make mistakes. I'm not telling I'm perfect. When you're building something for yourself as a man, you need to be careful who you're choosing as a woman. You need to be careful who you're bringing close as a woman into your life. That could destroy you like this in a split of a second. I've been in situations where someone you claim to know can make up lies, and then there's this, the authorities are involved in it. But you need to be wise. I'll say be wise. I'll say Tuface, especially when you're outside Nigeria. Man, listen, you need to come correct, because there's a different ball game out in this place, and you don't want to be in a situation where you're being treated like that, and everything you build over time becomes just waste. And people will go move on. You'd be surprised. People will move on the very next minute. So listen, I just think that they might overcome this. Yeah, they might. I think Tuface really likes Natasha, but Natasha, please let me speak to you directly, my darling. Tuface is a legend, and it's rightly so when people come. You know, it don't matter what you know, as a woman, you've done well for yourself, but your man, I'm sure every woman as I now, One's a leader, one's a man. And I think Tuface is a leader and saying, you got to have a good man. Forget every other thing about women. When to say, Tuface and the woman issues. He's a nice guy. The guy has chosen you. The guy has made sacrifice. The guy has let someone everyone believes they will never part. So let's appreciate, because that's what everyone is saying now. You left Annie now to get into these. But I don't know if it's personal, but I think people can change. I think people can adjust, adjust, and let's just act correct, because you're also a public figure. So I heard Natasha, I was that the parliament in her state and stuff called her, because if you say you're honorable, Natasha, you should act honorably. So they also have a responsibility to act right, and you guys are representing a lot of people look up to you. So, but Tuface is right. Leave Tuface alone. He's human, and you guys stop coming hard on Tuface. Tuface, Natasha, I wish you the best, and Annie, I wish you the best as well. I see your see Annie's having fun. That's how it should be. You're always gonna be tied together. And this time I'm gonna just leave it, but again, the cross of it is men, be careful, and women. When you choose a man that has done stuff, a man that's going somewhere, learn to help your man elevate, help your man in everything. Calm down, try to solve your issue. We got issues, we'll have issues, but try and solve it out in private. Don't bring it out to the public. And when there's violence, once you get violent, just go your separate ways. That's what I'll say. All right, I'll leave it at that. I wish you all the best and have a lovely weekend.